Is it ever okay for a minor or a child to get a hair transplant? This was a question someone asked me. If you're coming across this video for the first time, my name is Dr. Chafer. I'm a hair transplant surgeon and a hair loss coach. I've helped thousands of my clients regain confidence through hair regrowth and hair transplant. Most people tend to forget that kids also deal with hair loss, and people always assume that hair transplants are only for adults. So when the person asked me that question about can a kid get a hair transplant, it's not really a blanket yes or a no, but I'm going to give you a couple of scenarios and what we tend to do in those situations. So number one, if the hair loss is genetic, and we know that genetic hair loss is progressive, let's say if this child comes in for a hair and scalp evaluation, we tend to suggest some other treatments apart from hair transplant. Hair transplant is not the first line of treatment we're going to offer the kid, because hair transplant procedure is more aggressive. So anyone below the age of 18 tends to get other treatment apart from hair transplant. Then at the age of 18, if they've tried everything and they're still dealing with hair loss or is more advanced, we can recommend hair transplant. So number two, if the hair loss is due to an autoimmune disease, we tend to go for medical therapy, then other non-surgical therapy. Hair transplant definitely is not the first option and also might not be recommended for treatment of the hair loss. So if it's autoimmune, no hair transplant, because you're still going to lose the hair transplant if the autoimmune disease process is not controlled. This takes me to my third point. In cases of scarring alopecia from burns or injury to the scalp, hair transplant might actually be the only option, even in a kid, especially if there's a severe emotional and psychological impact on the kid from hair loss. Hair transplant might actually be the only option to help the kid. So, and if this is you, or you're a parent of a kid that is dealing with hair loss, we offer free virtual consultation at Havila Hair Restoration. Make that appointment and someone from my team will get in touch with you and talk to you, and we'll formulate a good treatment plan for you and your kid. So number four, in a situation of a kid going through chemotherapy or radiation, they'll definitely have some hair shedding going on. So we do not recommend hair transplant at that point. It's a waiting game, or in that particular situation, a hair transplant is not even the first option, second option, third option, or last option. So that is a no-no. It's more of a waiting game. So you need to have a proper scalp and hair evaluation. You need to go to a dermatologist, primary care doctor, or hair transplant surgeon if that's what you're thinking. If you're thinking in terms of hair transplant, if you want to know if your kid is a candidate for hair transplant, then also remember to set realistic expectation that your kid might not be a candidate for hair transplant. Other treatments might be suggested. So I want you to be open to that. So if you've loved this video and you've enjoyed everything I talked about today, or you know someone that's dealing with hair loss, or their kid is dealing with hair loss, send this video to them. And I'm sure you're going to help them with this video. And head over to YouTube. YouTube name is Dr. Echefu, and watch all other of my videos, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. Until next time, bye-bye.